Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in the Parsi scriptures. Zoroastrianism, which is commonly known as Parsism, is the ancient religion of Persia. This was the religion of the Iranian people before Islam. This religion is also called the religion of the fire worshippers and Magianism. The religious scriptures of the Parsis are found in two languages, Zendi and Pahlavi. Besides these two scripts, some literature in cuneiform writing is also found. There are 11 different pronunciations of Zoroaster's name, who is said to be the chief author of these books. The Zoroastrians call themselves monotheists, but others hold them to be believers in two gods. They call their god as Ahur Mazda. Ahur means master and Mazda means wise. The name of their god thus means the wise master. The teachings of Zoroastrianism. A part of the teachings of Zoroastrian religion is also in conformity with the teachings of the Bible and the Holy Quran. Few instances. 1. The creation of this universe was completed in 6 periods of time. Our Mazda first created the heavens, then water, then the earth, then vegetables, then animals, and last of all, he created man. 2. Mankind was born of one pair, which is known as Mashia and Mashiana, male and female. Mashia means male. 3. God told Noah that a fierce snowstorm was imminent, which would cause all the evildoers to perish. Noah was then asked to make an underground alcove and to accumulate in it a pair each of vegetables, animals, and man. So was it done, and with the exception of those who were sheltered in that cave, all creation perished. 4. Yim or Noah is stated to be the first lawgiver prophet, but he is said to have declined to preach his prophethood, and thus Zoroaster became the first lawgiver. 5. Just as Christ and other prophets gave the news of the advent of a promised one, in like manner, Zoroaster has also prophesied the coming of the one resembling him. His name is said to be Soshiant, which means mercy for the worlds. His chief attribute is that he will be Astvatarata, or the upholder and gatherer of all nations. He will be raised for the guidance and reformation of all men. This prophecy is not only found in Zend-Avesta, but is also mentioned by scholars of other religions in their researches. For instance, H. P. Blavatsky has referred to it in her book, Isis Unveiled. The first prophecy of Zarathustra, eulogy of the holy prophet and his companions. There are numerous clear prophecies in Zend-Avesta, the recognized book of the prophet Zarathustra, about the Holy Quran, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his companions. A part of these prophecies is mythical, and is stated in such terms which cannot be taken to be literally true. But if we interpret them in a reasonable manner, and corroborate them by facts of history, they clearly apply to the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and none else. For instance, in Vendidad, the first part of Zend-Avesta, and Yashts, the second part of the same book. It is recorded that there is a hidden progeny of Zoroaster which will appear some time after him. A woman, it is said, will bathe in the cassava lake and will get pregnant. She will give birth to a promised prophet, Astvatarata or Soiashyant, the mercy for the worlds, who will protect the Zoroastrian faith, will kill devil, sweep away idol worship, and will reclaim the Zoroastrians from their vices. This cassava lake is located by Zoroastrians somewhere in Sistan, where the Persian king Xerxes had disappeared while bathing. It is the same spring of the water of life, where Xerxes of Zoroastrians is said to be still alive, teaching wisdom to the people and guiding those who have gone astray. According to our interpretation, however, this cassava is not a material lake, but is a spiritual fountain, or the Kausar of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as the Quran says. We have given thee Kausar. This Kausar is nothing else but the sacred Quran, which is a mine of truth, and bears the common teachings of all the prophets. It was through this Kosar that the holy prophet became the confirmer of all the prophets, and also the promised one of all religions. Just according to the prophecy of Zoroaster, he protected his real teachings as he protected the teachings of other prophets. The following is the translation of the original prophecy. We homage the good, strong, beneficent Fravishes of the faithful, who fight at the right hand of the reigning Lord. They come flying unto him, it seems, as if they were well-winged birds. They come in as a weapon and as a shield, to keep him behind, and to keep him in front, from the enemy unseen, from the female Varenya fiend, from the evildoer bent on mischief, and from that fiend who is all death, Angra Manu Abu Lahab. It will be, as if there were 1,000 men watching over one man, so that neither the sword well thrust, nor the club well falling, nor the arrow well shot, nor the spear well darted, nor the stones flung from the arm shall destroy him. This prophecy gives a vivid picture of the protection of Zoroastrian faith and the loyalty and selfless sacrifices of the companions of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. How they built a human wall around the Prophet to protect him from the enemy's attacks is a well-known fact of history. But how this Kausar that was given to the Prophet incorporated in itself the teachings of Zoroastrianism and thus protected them will be provided in the next part of the video.